Hey, what's up, guys? Game Fifi and Well Games here, back giving you another drama script of Saturday. And on this drama script of Saturday, I just want to go over some key things that happened on both SmackDown and Raw. Let's start off with Raw and the Shield reunion or finale or farewell tour, whatever they're doing. It's like they promoted Fastlane as the last time the Shield was together, but yet they're together on Raw, and then Shelton Benjamin comes back from the grave and has a match with Seth Rollins, only to lose. But I guess they need to build Seth Rollins up for his Universal Championship match. Then Roman Reigns gets visually attacked by Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins comes out to carry him to the back, and then Dean Ambrose seeks revenge for Roman getting hurt in a Falls Count Anywhere match, which was amazing, only for Drew McIntyre to almost decapitate him or guillotine him on the stage stair ramp whole thing. And yeah, Drew McIntyre beats the crap out of Dean Ambrose. So I don't see how this is a farewell tour when they're still together and they're still fighting for each other. And then they keep bringing up the Dean Ambrose contract. Is he staying? Is he going? Now it's like it's like the best part. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep watching. And that's like the best part of storytelling. Where you don't know what's going to happen, so you can't really assume or anticipate what's going to happen. So you just keep watching, you just keep paying attention to the product, which is perfect. Some things I didn't like. Why did we have Finn Balor win the title on Fastlane just to lose it the next day to Bobby Lashley? So I'm assuming we're gonna get a rematch at WrestleMania. Do a quick 4-week build to that. I didn't get the point. Then we had a Ronda Rousey promo, which was good and it made sense because people did cheer while Becky was beating the crap out of her and Charlotte at one point. So she has some villain points on why she should be upset. And I don't know why my phone thought I was saying a command. But moving on. So then there was that, and then we head on to SmackDown, where Kofi was speaking to Vince about how he feels about Kofi should be in the challenger, and later on in the day we get a promo with Vince and the New Day saying that, yeah, Kofi, you will go in the Hall of Fame, but you'll just go in together like the New Day. Basically saying without the New Day, he's nothing. And then Kofi, with a passionate storytelling, saying that how he missed his kid's first tooth and the tooth fairy thing, and he was like, what does he have to do to get into the match? Then Vince was like, yeah, you just got to go through all of the main major bosses. You got to go through the gauntlet. You got to beat the Bar. You got to beat Shinsuke. You got to beat Joe. You got to beat basically everybody in a gauntlet match that happens next SmackDown on Tuesday, and then you're finally in WrestleMania 35 for the title. So I can't. So that's gonna be what, 2 gauntlet matches within a month for Kofi Kingston? That's pretty insane. Like that's pretty insane. But I enjoy this because this happened naturally. I don't think Kofi Kingston getting in the WrestleMania 35 main event, I don't even think that was part of the script. It was just off the reaction of what the crowd, or what WWE calls us, the universe, gave Kofi and Daniel Bryan at the end of Elimination Chamber, which gets Kofi to where he is now. So they're feeding off of that fan reaction that we were all giving Kofi. Like it's his time. He's been there 11 years. So it's like it's a good underdog story, and you wanna cheer for Kofi. It does wonders. So hopefully it ends with Kofi eventually winning the WWE title at WrestleMania. hopefully. And then we go on to Shane saying why he turned his back on The Miz, and it makes sense because how this weird storyline started is that The Miz had to be tag team champions only with Shane for his dad to be proud of him. Now, I've gone, in my previous Drama Scripted Saturday videos, I've gone to say how dumb that storyline is, because The Miz is a Triple Crown champion. He is before then, a 6-time tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, a former WWE champion, and he also has a main event pin victory over John Cena. So why would it take and excuse the drums playing in the background if you hear it. So why would it take for The Miz to get tag team champions again with Shane McMahon of all people, for his dad to be proud of him? And then both matches, The Miz lost both matches. So I know Shane didn't throw that in there on his reason, but Miz lost the titles. Well, he lost the titles, and then when they had the rematch, The Miz got pinned again. So Shane is right. He technically is using him. So Shane's not really wrong. So they get their match at WrestleMania. So we're trying to figure out what they're gonna have Shane jump off of or do something crazy in a normal match, if it stays as a normal match. And then we just decided we're just gonna have Becky and Charlotte do a normal match somewhere down the line before WrestleMania. Okay. And Becky magically doesn't need crutches anymore. Okay, WWE, everyone's superhuman apparently, or bad at selling injuries. But yeah, that's pretty much all the major keys that happened on Raw and SmackDown. But hopefully they'll keep me more sports entertained so I could keep tuning in. Please leave your thoughts and comments below on how you enjoyed this past week's Raw and SmackDown. And until next Saturday, guys, I'm Game Fiend of all games, and I'm out of here. Later, and please. Oh, if you like what you witnessed, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm out of here. Later, and peace.